Hello, I am Ryan right now and welcome to another video. Today we're going to go over my Genesis collection. Man, I love the Sega Genesis. It is probably my favorite system. Well, it might be tied with the PlayStation 1. I don't know, it depends. It's like I got my Genesis when I was 11 and got my PlayStation 1 when I was 14. So it's like the Genesis is like my first crush and the PlayStation is like my high school girlfriend. That sounds pathetic. Anyway, yeah, so my first Genesis, it was a Model 1. It came packaged with Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, which was weird because at that time the Model 2 was out and Sonic 2 was out. But they only had one. I remember the day I got it. They only had one in stock at Toys R Us, and it was, well, not that one. I don't have the one from when I was a kid. But anyway, enough rambling. They're not in any particular order. They're just kind of thrown there, and I'm just gonna go over them, and I'll talk about the ones that I like. Whatever. All right, here we go. Fatal Labyrinth. Haven't played this one yet. Don't know. I'm gonna do all my boxed ones first. That's complete. I don't think I'm gonna open them up. I don't want this video to be forever. Lethal Enforcers 2. I don't have a gun, so I have not played that. Same thing with Menacer 6 and 1. I don't have the Menacer gun, but I have the game. Golden Axe. I loved this in the arcade. I've played the arcade version more than this version. Yeah, but good game, classic. Echo, Tides of Time. Bubsy 2. Ms. Pac-Man. Blades of Vengeance. Columns. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I'm missing the manual for this one. Oh well. Kid Chameleon. I remember seeing commercials like back in, the early 90s, late 80s, 89 when it first came out, and this was one of like the games that they always featured on all the commercials, and I just thought it was so cool, back in the day with the kid in the leather jacket and the sunglasses and the jeans. This is one of the games that made me want a Genesis, actually. Alien Storm. Mercs. Decap Attack. I have not played this one, but I think I might do a first impressions on it, just because I like the, I don't know, I like the looks of it. Techno Clash. Road Rash 3. This is the Road Rash game that I played the most out of the 3 on the Genesis. I used to rent it all the time. All the time. Yeah. I mean, everyone knows Road Rash. It's awesome. Super Baseball 2020. Haven't played that one either. I'm not really into sports games. But this one's like, sports games with robots or superhumans or something. Actually, this is the game that really made me beg my mom to buy me a Sega Genesis. Like, this was the game that I had to get a Genesis for, and that is Street Fighter 2 Special Championship Edition. Yeah, I owned this when I was a kid, and it's Street Fighter 2, you know, fucking classic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Not too exciting. Well, exciting, but, you know, common. Mick and Mac is the Global Gladiators. I did a gameplay on this that nobody has seemed to watch. Probably because it's a crappy game. I don't know, has good music. Graphics are alright, but I don't know. I didn't really care for the gameplay or anything. Another Golden Axe. Thought I got rid of all my doubles. Sword of Vermilion. I found this for $2 and it came with everything, even the... oh shit, I just fucking broke the plastic. Anyway, the strategy guide. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah, anyway. Sword of Vermilion. Flashback. Green Dog, the beach surfer dude. Dr. Robotnik's Mystery Bean Machine, or Mean Bean Machine, sorry. The First Road Rash. X-Men. Star Trek. Jurassic Park. Animaniacs. Afterburner 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Side Pocket. I like that game on the NES. I haven't played that version yet though. Monopoly. This is World of Illusion. This is the third one. This is the one with Mickey and Donald Duck. Zombies Ain't My Neighbors. One of my favorites. I used to rent this a lot. See, I didn't own a lot of games as a kid. I rented a lot. And this was one of them. And it's just so classic. You know, top-down shooter. It just gets, I mean, towards the harder levels, it just gets insanely hard. You have to fight a giant baby that squirts milk out of its bottle. Giant is in like 50 feet tall giant. It's crazy. Paperboy. And Aladdin. So that's all I have for boxed games. This is the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. There will be a link in the description below.